So Global P5X is finally getting their summer update, which means Summer Moko is coming soon. Probably have heard different people saying Summer Moko is really good to pair with Haru and Messa, but what does Summer Moko actually do, and why does she pair so well with Haru and Messa? Let's just start talking about her kit. I'll be only going over her skill 2 and skill 3, because those two will be the only skills you will be using. So starting off with her skill 2, most important skill. At level 10, heal one teammate for 1437 HP plus 22.4% of Summer Moko's attack. Increase that teammate's attack for 14.6% and also increase that teammate's damage dealt by 30%. And lastly, increase that teammate's elemental accuracy by 58.6%. And after the teammate she used her buff on user persona skill to attack, Summer Moko will do a follow-up which will deal damage and heal your whole team. And for her skill 3, at level 10, deal 61% of Summer Moko's attack side damage to all enemies and make them take 19.5% more damage. After she uses her skill 3, the teammate uses a persona skill to attack. Summer Moko will do a follow-up to deal damage and kill your whole team as well. So now moving on to why she is really good with Haru and Messa. Starting off with Messa, the main thing Messa does is applying the DLT stacks to enemies, so he can go into the executioner mode to deal damage. And when more elemental accuracy Messa has, the more physical damage his DLT stack does, which is his main source of damage. So you would want Messa to have enough elemental accuracy to deal as much damage as possible. And then for Haru, her skill 1 applies a debuff called Aim to enemies, and it only has a 53.7% default chance to apply this Aim debuff to enemies that are not the main target. And elemental accuracy helps with the chance of putting that Aim debuff on the enemies. And each aim applied to the enemy, Haru's own aim stack increases by 1, and the aim stack on Haru increases her damage of her gun, which is her main source of damage. Another reason why you want more elemental accuracy is because one of her passive. When in battle, every 50% elemental accuracy Haru have increase her crit damage by 20%, and the max crit damage you can have of this passive is 60%. And Summer Moko is the only character in this game who buffs a lot of elemental accuracy, compared to normal Moko who can only buff a 15% elemental accuracy, which is 100% not enough. That's why Summer Moko is really good with Haru and Messa. And now, the biggest reason why I would say go get Summer Moko if you're pulling Haru personally is because if you don't have Summer Moko, you'll be running an elemental accuracy main stat star card instead of a crit damage or crit rate main stat star card for on Haru, which means you will be missing 37.6 crit damage or 18.8% crit rate for using the elemental accuracy main stat card, which are really important stats in order for Haru to do damage. And pulling Summer Moko so Haru can use a crit damage or crit rate main stat star card is 100% worth it in my opinion. The good part is, you don't even need to dupe out Summer Moko or even get her weapon, since her 5-star mainly only gives more healing, and her 4-star weapon also gives us herself more attack percentage, which helps you even more on buffing / debuff. A 5-star weapon is just not worth going for, considering you would want to save your gems for another character later down the line, like Futaba or Wind SP. So short summary is you will only need her at A0 with her 4-star weapon. And that is it for the video. I know it's a short video, I apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, thank you Chills for editing these kinds of video for me, and I will see you guys in the next one.